to the Sneaker Podcast, a show where a bunch of guys sit around a table to talk life, lifestyle, music, and all things sneakers. So sit back, turn it up, and let's go.
What's going on, everyone? Welcome back to another episode of the Sneaker Podcast, Season 4, Episode 10. I'm Mike D, alongside my brother from another mother, Christopher Chu, at the other end of the table. What up, Chris?
Yo.
We also got Mr. Sean Collard in the house. What up, Sean?
Hey now, guys.
Hey now.
That's because Chloe's not here tonight, so I figured I'd mix it up a little bit.
Oh.
Mix of hey now and what's up, guys. And
You're like
hey, no,
slow.
guys. I'm slow.
Or shklon.
Shklon.
What? Slow. You're slow.
Yeah.
Anyways, guys, welcome back to the Sneaker Podcast. Thank you for joining us back here at the table. We are back here another week. Yes, Chloe is not here. We wish him well. We're not quite sure if he's sick or not, but that's okay. We're going to check out later.
We'll check in with
We'll
him
find
at
out
some
later.
point.
But guys, before we get into it, it's Air Max Day.
No, you what?
It's Air Max Day.
What's
yes.
Today we are balls deep in Air Max Day.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, I
air,
said
air
it.
bubbles deep.
Yeah.
What's that?
Yeah, air bubbles deep.
Air bubbles
There
deep.
you go.
I like
More
that.
PG.
I like that. I like that a lot. But guys, like we said, it is Air Max Day, and let's talk about what we wore on feet. That's how we start the podcast every week. So, Chris, let's start at that end of the table.
Yes, it is Tuesday while we're recording, and how can you not, out of all the days of the year,
I mean, we didn't have to,
you don't have to,
but if you're gonna,
but if you want to conform,
if you want to be a sheep, you might as well do it. on
Wow,
Max Day.
big
or
words.
if you want to celebrate
Oh, there you go. That's
the
more.
Nike Air Bubble,
Yes.
then wearing Air Max is a very cool thing today. I busted out Nike Air Max 95 Neon. Why? Because it's a rugged shoe, I find. It goes with a lot of wear, but apparently, according to the comments on IG, I wear a lot of black.
Oh, okay.
Black
So-
clothing or cleakers in general?
Clothing.
Oh, okay, yes.
Like pants.
Me too.
Mostly black pants.
Yeah.
And this shoe in particular goes extremely well with black slacks.
Well, there you go.
Sure does.
Yeah.
And it's a tribute to Chloe as well, right?
That's right.
Air Max 95.
Hey, this is for Chloe.
This is for Chloe. Very nice, very nice.
Yeah.
Still trying to get. Do you have one? Do you have one
I
of
don't
those?
have any Air Max 95s at all.
What?
No?
Yeah.
Hey, they may be tough and rugged, but they do not go well with fire. Everyone,
That's
remember
right.
that.
That could be said
Just say
of
no
a
to
lot
fire.
of things on Earth.
Very true.
Yeah.
Don't be an idiot and put it near a fire. This guy.
Only marshmallows. Marshmallows are good.
Yeah, marshmallows are good with fire.
Wait, is there a reason why you don't have an Air Max 95?
I don't know that. I didn't think I could pull it off. I just looks like a sneaker that.
You could pull this off.
Do you have an Air Max 97?
No, I don't.
Wow.
I
Do you have
Air
a big window?
You want to jump out of it?
No, the Air Max, the BW.
I have Air Max 1s, Air Max 90s, and Air Max 180s. Well, I got Air Max 93s now.
93s.
And I have Air Max something else. I don't remember anymore. But
Yeah,
I
so,
don't.
uh,
I have a few Air Max
I
models.
have
but
a
not,
theory.
Yeah.
Is that you're what we call a tall boy. You're
Am I?
you're kind
Is
of on the
6'5" considered tall?
Have you been called
kind
that
of
before?
on the
On the tall side?
Hey, tall boy.
taller drink of water size. And
This is
this
heightest.
Air Max 95 has a very big heel bubble.
It's true.
Yeah.
Right?
So I'll be like 6'8" with those on.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's like too much.
When I wear my winter boots.
It's a big move too.
Like you're bordering on too much
yeah.
already.
I'm already freakishly tall. This is
Eh.
going to put me in like
Wait a
circus realm.
minute.
Eh.
Yeah.
is that why Chloe wears 95s?
Oh, he's heightening.
I think I'm putting it all
Get
together
over
here.
Mm.
Putting it all. You got a hair in your mouth?
Another hair in my mic.
Here, there's another one. Oh, yeah, God.
So yeah, I think that's the thing. But
I just don't know. To me, it looks. I like them. I've definitely grown to appreciate them over
Damn,
time.
yeah.
But
Hell yeah.
and I really do like them. And I will get a pair eventually. But in the past, I've just thought it's not a sneaker that would look good on my foot.
What year
I
is
don't
this,
know.
Chris?
this is a 2005.
Wow. It still looks great.
12.
Oh,
I'm just
That's
7
why it
years
looks great.
7 years off.
That's why it still looks great. Okay.
Just 7 years.
But 2012, for a shoe that's, it looks worn,
Mhm.
it's still very well put together.
Yeah.
And it holds its.
They look
Well,
like
yeah.
beasts.
Yeah, I
like
got
tanks.
this in a trade,
Oh, really?
if I remember well. I traded it for two runners, two like I think 2 Adidas like Stan Smith type
Oh,
of
okay.
run. Those are other runners, lifestyle
OG.
sneakers. Yeah. So I traded 2 pairs for this shoe, and
Mhm.
I was like, awesome.
That's
Very
good. That's a
happy.
good trade.
Nice.
Good trade.
Yep.
Moving down the table, Mr. Sean Collard.
Yeah. So someone told me it was Air Max Day today, so I figured. Actually,
it Instagram?
I actually unDS'd. Yeah, somebody on Instagram. One person. I actually unDS'd 2 sneakers today. So
Wow.
at
Big
work,
day.
At work, I unDS'd my Air Max 93s that
Very
I just
nice.
mentioned that I got in Albany. Is that what they're called? Desert cactus?
Desert
Something like-
cactus.
Yeah.
Teal.
Teal, yeah, exactly. So I wore those to work, and then today for the podcast, I wore my Air Max 1 OG in the blue colorway.
Very nice.
Yeah, the blue from 2017.
Do
Very
you
nice.
have
30th
the
anniversary.
red?
I do have 2 reds.
Oh.
Yeah.
How does one decide on whether to wear the red or the blue on any particular day?
I wore the
tough one.
red last week and posted it on
Gotcha.
Instagram, so I want to
Therefore-
mix it up.
Therefore, I could not change my decision.
Exactly.
Oh, okay.
Exactly.
For the
So,
gram.
Yes, it was for the gram.
Did it for the gram.
Yeah, and for the pod.
Ah.
More for the pod. I only wore them for the
Ah.
pod.
Hey, you DS'd, unDS'd 2 pairs of shoes. That's
In
a
one
big
day, man.
That's a big
Huge
day.
Huge day. Yeah.
Pretty big deal.
Yeah.
Mm.
What's the most amount of shoes that you've ever DS'd in a day?
Oh, 1. So I've doubled that. I've doubled my unDSing.
You're 100% better than you used to be.
That's right. I'm 100% better.
Nice.
Yeah.
Nice.
And Mike, what did you wear?
I also wore an Air Max 1. This is an Air Max 1 from the Mercurial pack that I have worn every Air Max day for the past 3 years.
Tradish.
Is there a reason?
Because I've worn this Air Max for the past 3 years.
the
That's
only
why.
Air Max he
No,
has.
there's no necessary reason. This was one of my first Air Max ones, so it's kind of just held like a little piece of my heart. And I find that wearing it all the time, and I don't wear it enough now, but when I did, it's flashy, and when you walk by people, they're like, "Whoa,
Yeah.
wow, those are bright." My boss walked into the office today, was like, "Wow, your shoes are yelling at me. Tell them to stop."
Mm-hmm.
So I was very happy with it.
Did you wear them to work, or did you?
I did wear them to work. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm going to put this out there,
Stop
okay?
the presses.
Stop the presses. The boots have been put away
The
for the
boots are put away. Wow, wow.
Yeah.
Like, did you put them away in the garbage?
No. No.
Ah.
They're actually
right.
literally right beside me.
Well,
But yes,
I
I'm
hope you
done
heard me.
wearing I'm done wearing boots for the rest of the year. I'm calling it right now. It's been fun.
Yeah.
Yeah. So yeah, we're back.
Nice.
Yeah.
And we're back.
And we're back. But guys, Chris, I noticed you're wearing a very, very nice what I guess you'd call that flannel? A flannel?
It's a plaid shirt.
Plaid
the
flannel?
The pattern on it is plaid. I coined that phrase. It is a
Trademark.
quality button-up shirt.
It is.
It's very
Yeah.
nice.
I believe
I
we
have the same shirt.
Yeah,
Yes.
we all own this colorway.
I do.
Why do we all own it? I think it's because it's so good. We all had to get it.
Yeah.
And
Fantastic.
we're very careful about not wearing the exact same clothing when we meet up.
That's
yeah,
right.
We try not to.
Yeah.
yeah.
It's
Happened once or
It's
twice.
That's
happened
right.
for sure.
That's right.
But I think we should give everyone the crotch shot of the day,
The quality crotch shot.
and that's
You
coming from the middleman right here.
Black cargo chino crotch shot.
Ooh, crotch shot! Crotch shot!
That's a nice crotch, man.
Crotch shot.
I like the
My knees hurt standing up, so that was I gave a lot for that.
I
crotch
like
shot.
the placement of the cargo pocket.
Yes.
On my thigh.
Cargo
I
chino.
mean, it's not.
I think Chris is saying he likes my thigh.
Yeah.
It's not too aggressive. Like it sticks out a little bit. I find.
No,
with
no, no.
some.
I mean,
No.
it's not
Yes.
on the side.
Yeah, it's sort of like in the middle, towards the front.
adjacent?
Yes, adjacent.
It's borderline on your lap.
Thigh side adjacent.
That's right.
Yeah,
Yeah,
it's good.
nice placement, nice pocket placement.
I like it.
That's some great pocket placement. And if you want pocket placement like that, you can head on over to quality.com, use our coupon code TSP20, get 20% off on your order. Sean, what was that coupon code again?
TSP 20.
TSP20, yeah.
Let me tell you something. It is Air Max Day. I want to show the people what a good combat jogger does with a nice sock with the proper shoe. So I'm gonna give you a
Crotch shot.
semi crotch shot.
Crotch
Oh.
shot.
Oh,
Oh,
oh.
oh, look at the sock placement.
Good thing
is
you guys
key.
can't smell through camera or audio.
That's nice.
So it's what apparently people like to call the baseball pant.
Right.
Where,
Okay.
la-
Pants inside the sock.
Exactly. Just
Yeah.
the tip, the edge of the pant inside the long sock that you pull up all the way.
Yep.
The baseball look.
I like that.
It clears a way for a clear view at your sneakers.
Ah,
Yeah.
Good look.
It's cool. No obstruction of
No,
ankle.
no obstruction.
I think we're wearing the same socks.
Yeah.
You're wearing Nike
white,
socks? Everyone wearing white.
white,
with the black check.
white socks.
Yeah. White
Very nice,
Nike
guys.
socks.
When did you get your pair?
Oh, Christmas in Florida for like $8.
I got them last week.
Oh well, you're late to the game.
That'll happen. That will happen.
Or I'm more refreshed.
Right.
Yeah.
That's right.
That's hilarious.
Yeah.
It's okay.
Damn you, Mike.
Hey, there's something I want to tease.
Yes.
Whoa.
Last week I was messaged by the guys at Quality. They're like, "Hey, Chris, you got something brewing.
Oh.
We got a little collab action going down.
Oh.
They have a specific piece, an article of clothing that they're producing in collaboration with an artist, and it's pretty dope. He showed it to me. He said, "I want you to check it out." And I went into their offices.
Mhm.
I also checked out the clothing. Very cool. And then I took a couple of photos of it.
Nice.
It's dope.
It's called the Christopher Chuchino.
No.
Chuchino. No, not that.
No. I would be working.
You're not
on
the artist.
No, I'm not an artist,
Okay.
and I would not be working on like pants if I made a collab.
Okay.
you know.
Okay. Gotcha.
That's
Yeah.
okay. That's okay.
Maybe a choker. I don't
No,
know.
no,
Ah.
no.
Romper. Huh?
Whoa, whoa. Crop top.
I love a romper.
Crop top, maybe.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There you go.
Well, stay tuned for
So,
that.
yeah, stay tuned for that. It should be. I like it a lot.
Looking forward to that.
Quality.com. Use that coupon
I think you'll like
code
I know
TSP20.
I will.
Even works on sale items as well. So go check that out, quality.com, and follow them on the gram at
I
Quality.
was gonna say something about, but I'm giving away too much information. Yeah,
okay.
it's good.
See,
Good
we
stuff.
we don't even know about this.
Oh,
Nope.
Top secret.
I didn't share the picture
Yeah.
with you guys
No.
yet.
That's
good.
okay.
All right.
That's what we call
We're in the
being out
dark.
of the loop.
One day,
called
one day
no
you'll be
transparency
one day
among
you'll
these
be at
sneaker brands.
home.
We get it. We get it.
sleeping all soundly in your bed, and
2 a.m.
Then
ding,
boom,
group
boom,
chat.
Your
Oh.
eyes pop open. I'm standing right above you, and
Whoa.
I'll be showing it to
With
you.
the item of
Showing
clothing.
it
Okay.
to you.
Oh,
God, is
oh,
that
it.
you?
Love it.
All right, cool.
Surprise!
Well, guys, let's move on to a lot of people's favorite segment of the podcast, what we've picked up this week.
Oh.
Yeah.
I have
that.
not picked up anything,
No.
so I'm moving it down the line.
Nope.
No
Nothing
for
for me.
Sean.
No.
Chris, time to entertain the people. Chris has a Tim Hortons coffee. For the
Hey, we're
people
not
that don't
sponsored
know.
by Tim Hortons,
Oh,
but
yeah.
we could be.
Yeah,
There
Tim
you go.
Hortons, if you want to get, or Burger King even.
What?
You know,
No.
hey,
Yeah.
it's owned by the same company.
Is it? Oh, that's right. They bought them. That's
Remember?
right.
Yeah, it was
the,
a big
the
thing.
king,
The king.
has a lot of cash.
That's
and
right.
he
He
bought
does.
coffee.
That's
No, it's the
awesome.
other way around.
Well, apparently the coffee's gone to shit lately. So, what we
Uh-oh.
I love it.
There goes the sponsorship.
I
This
love
is-
it.
This is not the coffee podcast.
That's true.
So, we did mention that it's Air Max Day.
Yes.
Maybe once or twice.
Yeah.
And I've been picking up some Air Maxes because the hype got me.
Yeah.
So here's the first pickup. It is in the regular Nike box.
Classic.
Here you go, guys.
Oh,
If you want to
yeah.
Sick.
have an in-person look at the Air Max 90 Mars Landing. Here you go.
Oh, the material's so
Oh,
cool.
that's neat. Yeah.
I was able to pick these up off the Sneakers app.
Ah.
Yeah. Very cool. The funny thing was that I went on Sneakers app. I'm trying to get them. You know how you do. You just click submit,
Yeah.
and then I got a text message from my bank saying, "Hey, this looks
Oh.
This looks fishy.
this looks
Fraud,
fishy."
fraud alert.
So they blocked the purchase.
Damn.
And then the app told me, "Oh, there was a problem with your
Oh, no.
your method of payment." I was like, "Damn it!"
Damn.
So I had to like authorize the payment, and then I clicked it again. I go, I'm pretty sure I'm done.
Yeah.
right
yeah,
at this
yeah.
point.
Yeah.
Second attempt, and it went through.
Nice.
Wow.
So there you go.
I was
Amazing.
not expecting the material to be like this.
Uh,
I don't know
the
what I
vinyl,
expected,
eh?
but it's like a vinyl or something.
Yeah.
Neat.
It's cool.
It's very
You're
cool.
able to print on it.
The
yeah.
mold they must put in this must be crazy.
Yeah.
Like the big metallic
Not,
or
everything.
chrome,
not care.
chrome
yeah.
Nike on the back.
That's very cool. And
So I'm gonna be honest.
the
with
bottom.
you.
Just a second.
You're selling them?
No, some days I'm very down with them, and some days I'm not too sure.
Yeah,
Hmm.
I can see that.
But so I took a photo of them, and I really liked my photo of them.
At Christopher.2.
And so it. Thank you for that.
Go check 'em out.
It's I'm on a yes side right now.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, but I figured it was a good get. You know, you never know which shoe is going to be the superstar of Air Max month.
Yeah.
So I decided to go for it. You
But
know?
by the end of the podcast, he's not going to like them.
Yeah,
And then beginning of next podcast, he's back on.
back on.
Yeah.
I'm back on track.
That's how it works. That's how it works.
Yeah.
We're sneakerheads.
Any more Nike Air
We're
Maxes?
very.
Yeah.
Whoa,
Dude,
whoa,
dude,
what
check
the
out this
heck?
box. Huh?
shoot!
Check out this box. As you can see, there's it says "Never Sleep on Tour" here.
I know what that is.
Uh-huh.
I know what that is.
It is the Air Max Deluxe Skepta.
So nice.
So here you go,
Whoa.
guys. So it's the upper is like in a pattern of like a snowy
Yeah.
screen television or whatnot.
Mhm.
Yeah,
Oh yeah, it's got the date. Like,
Yeah.
like what on a
like a
VCR.
VCR
Wow.
or something. Kids, if you don't know what a VCR is,
Ask your parents.
video cassette recorder.
go to what?
Video cassette recorder.
Oh, there you go.
Yeah.
Teacher right here. Yeah. So I was hunting for a Skepta Air Max for a bit. The the Air Max 97 Skepta is higher, much higher in price, and I do like this a lot, mainly because it's if you don't own an Air Max Deluxe, it's a really solid sneaker,
Oh, yeah.
and not a lot of people have this one. I think they favor the Air Max 97, and I really like the look of this actually.
Around
Like
the collar.
When did these come out?
Um,
So the production dates are like 2018, but like
Ah.
last year, June 2018 is the.
Probably. Let me see.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
Huh.
18. Yeah,
I don't recognize them at all. I don't know why.
Really?
Yeah.
I don't know.
I
um,
remember seeing them anywhere.
That's
Yeah.
lots of these.
I remember seeing them, and
Yeah.
I was on the fence back then.
Hmm.
But as
Very
my,
nice.
my appreciation for
Plastic is
Skepta grew.
cool.
I like them.
They're so solid around the ankle collar here. Wow.
Yeah, Air Max Deluxe is great.
Wow.
They have a lot of colorways, and they could play a lot with the pattern on the upper, so it's great.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, you know what you do on tour most of the time? Sleep.
Yeah.
Just saying. This is coming from a guy that's been on tour.
False advertising.
Yeah.
Well,
That means he's just bringing it.
Nah.
You know?
maybe in the UK.
Ah, yeah, they do
it's
things
different,
differently.
right?
Oh,
Yeah,
take
yeah.
naps.
They do things differently.
So
okay.
and then I'll do one more pickup.
Whoa.
There's one more.
just
alright.
wait. Do you have more than one more?
Yeah.
Well,
I'm just gonna do one.
We're low on content this week, Chris. Just
No, we're not.
Throw the
I'm
table.
gonna start bringing shoes I just haven't worn yet and say
No, no,
pick them
it's-
up. I picked them up this week.
So
I just picked them up out of my basement.
Who's gonna know?
No one.
I have been hunting for a Jordan 1 to add to the collection. There are, what's that? There are, how should I say, Jordan 1s that cost a heck of a lot of money.
Oh my God, no.
And then there are Jordan 1s that are not expensive at all. But those are mostly the ones that most people don't really care about. And then what I'm looking for is a Jordan 1 that is fairly priced, we can say, where I could get if I find the right deal and not break the bank. But there is a bit of hunting involved. So I've been hunting on different platforms like the eBay, like the StockX, the Goat, and on the Grailed,
The goat. Ooh.
I found my target. And
Did you lock on?
yeah, I think one day we will do an episode on all the differences between these platforms
Yeah,
and
yeah.
what is more beneficial for maybe the Canadian buyer because it's different from us. We have to consider the shipping, the duties, and whatnot.
Very cool.
Conversion of price at all.
Yeah.
Off Grailed, I was able to get a pair that wasn't too highly priced, so that when it got into Canada, the customs would not kill me.
Oh, nice.
Right?
Good call.
And
Because customs can be deadly.
yes, my game these days has been to spot a Jordan 1 that's used, worn,
Mm-hmm. Oh.
in a maybe not so favorable condition, but from what I can tell, I can revive them a bit. And this is what I did, and they finally came in. It is the Jordan 1.
Oh.
Top three.
Oh. Look at that.
Very cool. I've always loved that shoe. That top three.
Hey, the quality's nice.
Yep.
I have to say, when they first came out, I didn't like them.
Yeah.
I was like, nah, what's up with that?
Same.
You know,
In person,
because
though.
yeah, and
Wow. such
as
a
I
nice shoe.
saw a few pictures of people wearing them, my interest grew until it finally blossomed into
Love.
desire. And there you go, mission accomplished.
I'm surprised at the quality of these. They're
Yeah.
actually really nice.
It's very good, very good. I'm very.
So were these were in it, like, was this like your Storm Blues that they were like really
no,
trashed?
no, they were not
that bad.
trashed.
Okay.
But they're
I-
worn.
They were worn. I needed to do. I cleaned them, you know, just to why not? And I cleaned the tongue. I deodorized them a bit, and there
Could
you
have
go.
fooled me.
Yeah, there you go.
Yeah. No, they're nice.
He did.
That was hit or miss.
Yeah. I was like,
We almost lost Mike on that one. Yeah. So that's it.
Cool.
Yeah.
just a heads up, you got a piece of glass in there.
That-
Uh-oh.
Maybe I put it
Just
in
heads up.
there. It's my
Oh, it was for a shot. A
It's
short,
my-
one of those-
oh, that's what
it's
made
for
the
a photo
light
shoot.
flare. The light flare on the
it's
shot.
my Shawshank.
Whoa.
What? You know what I'm gonna do? Not put it on the table.
Why?
Because
It's all Air Max.
Yeah, it's all Air Max. So it's kind of
Oh,
cool.
I
It's
see.
pretty cool, no?
I see. Yeah.
Yeah,
like it.
yeah. Let's do
That's
that.
cool.
Hey,
Put it off
guys,
to the side.
I was actually looking at a pair of those today.
Top threes.
No
Top
way.
threes.
What a coincidence.
Yeah, you know where I was looking at them? Lexington
I know
Avs
where.
The Drop.
Lex Ave.
Lex Ave.
.ca.
They did week 3 of The Drop this today, Air Max Day.
Very cool.
Yeah, very, very cool. They had some top 3 Jordan 1s. We had some Bape NMD R1s
Right.
in the green colorway. Yo,
It-
those
it-
are so nice.
So nice.
Yeah, like
Eh.
ridiculously nice.
So in demand.
Yeah.
Very the demand, like the hunting that went down, the camping.
Yeah.
Like I don't remember a shoe that's been camped so hard for in recent times.
That was, I remember the drop, and I remember like the week before. It was a very exciting time.
I think cops were called in
It was a very exciting time. Like,
Wow.
because
Yeah, serious.
not only did you
in
have
Montreal.
the
That's
Bape
crazy.
NMD R1s dropping in the black colorway as well as the green colorway,
Yeah.
you also had tracksuits. You also had
Oh, yeah.
jackets as well.
Yeah.
Like, there was so much going on for that drop. It was insane here in Montreal.
So what else did you? What else did you see on
One of my-
lexav.ca?
One of my
During the drop.
favorite Jordan 4s,
Mm-hmm.
the Toro 4.
Toro, yeah.
Toro 4s.
It's good.
I know, it's so good.
Yeah, they're nice.
I'm surprised you don't have a pair.
You know, we've talked about this for the longest time. I was like, I want that Jordan 4. And I think
Yeah.
I think there was one point, maybe like close to 3 years ago, I know my wife was trying to get me a pair. And I think Chris was trying to assist, but it just didn't work out.
Yeah. So the explanation to non-sneakerheads about the purchase of a worn shoe is it's hard to
gauge.
navigate.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, exactly. A lot of logistics involved.
Yeah.
But anyways, back to the drop. Yes, week 3 of Lexington Avs, the drop. We promoted it on our Instagram page at Sneaker Podcast, and go check them out. lexav.ca. They're doing a drop every Tuesday, 2 p.m. Eastern time. That's I believe 12 Mountain Time. No, Central. It's Central.
Central. Yeah.
It's Central.
12 p.m. Central Time. Yeah.
12 p.m. Central Time. Go check it out. So many great things. And also this week, a lot of Off-White. A lot of Off-White. Off-White Blazers. Off-White, I think they were Air Force Ones.
Yeah.
A lot of good stuff. A lot of good stuff. Supreme. Lots of Supreme.
So I don't know if they do this on purpose, but it seems like some of the sneakers that they post on there go with a lot of the swag that they post on there, like the apparel,
Some Yeezy apparel. You
Yeah,
had some
some
Yeezys
Bape.
in there.
Bape apparel.
Yeah.
So it's like, you
Yeah.
know, you kind of, or like, then you got to pick and choose. Do I get sneakers or do I get like some cool clothing?
Yeah.
That's
Oh, and it sucks too because I was looking at a pair of shoes and they were in my size and I was like, oh my God, no.
yeah, it sucks so bad, man.
It sucks so bad.
So
Just
bad.
get them.
So, if you are looking to get some crazy sneakers or some crazy streetwear, check out lexav.ca. They're doing the drop every Tuesday, 12 p.m. Central Time,
Yeah.
2 p.m. Eastern Time. Go check it out. Follow them, LexAv17th on Instagram, and follow at the King of Calgary, Mr. Lex himself.
Yeah.
Here's a tip for some of you listeners.
Tips
If you
with
want to know
Sean.
what the time change or the time difference between where you live and where Calgary is, just Google current time in Calgary.
Boom.
and then adjust for whatever time it is in your house
Yeah.
at that
you go.
moment.
Yeah, you're
Because I
smart.
got several. I'm happy
smart
to help
man.
out. Don't get me wrong. I'm happy to help out. But I am now Googling times for people because they're message, which is great because people
How
are
many
messaging
time
me.
zones are you
Hey, what
dealing
does that
with?
mean in where I live? And I'm like,
Uh-huh.
so I Google
Well, that's
current
why-
time in wherever and their state or their province, and I'm like, there you go. Well, it wasn't a province.
Guys,
It was a state.
We're
There were
worldwide
states.
now. We're worldwide.
Yeah. So, but people, there's interest for sure.
Yo, another crazy thing was that Kith LeBron collab that came out. What was that, last year? LeBron
Yeah.
15?
No, I think
15? 16? I think it was
a
15.
16.
I think it was 15. Yeah, it was 15. 15.
I
In
don't
that like
remember what it looks
pinky
like.
colorway. Very nice.
Maybe he'll bust them up for the playoffs this year. Oh, wait a minute.
Hey, this deserves this.
Wow.
That's funny. That's funny.
Yeah.
That's
We
funny.
need a gunshot sound effect for that one.
Well, no, this is a friendly.
I'm adding it
podcast.
to the list.
just a sound
Yeah.
effect.
Adding it to
Shots
the
were
list.
fired.
It's going down. Shots
Excellent.
fired. That's good. That's
Yeah.
good. I'm gonna add that.
There you go.
All right. You get 10%. So like I said, Lex Ave, 17th on Instagram. Go check it out. Thank you, Lex. Thank you for providing everyone in Canada and worldwide with a chance to get some crazy stuff. All right, guys, let's move on. Let's move on to what's been flooding our feeds.
The feeds have been
Yeah.
flooded.
The feeds have been flooded. What? With Air Maxes.
So
Yeah.
I think we'll keep it Air Max themed, or should we get?
We can.
Oh, let's here,
It's Air
let's,
Max
let's
Day.
get through this first. Mike, Adidas Yeezy 350 Clay.
Clay.
Now I don't know if it's to your liking. This clay.
Guys, this past weekend,
Yes.
I had the chance to see them.
Well.
Okay.
Do you like them?
They are.
Wait, are they Clay
Clay?
Aiken or Clay Thompson? No, I don't know
To be
which,
honest-
which
to
you
be honest-
consider
I have no idea what that
better
means.
because I like a nice tune here and there.
I wish it sounds funny, but I wish I knew what it meant.
I would say, in my opinion, they're more Clay Thompson.
Well,
Yeah. Just saying.
does that mean good?
Yes.
Guys,
there.
Google Clay Aiken and Clay Thompson.
Yeah.
and
Don't Google
figure
Clay
it out for
Aiken.
yourselves.
So what's been going on with Yeezys these days and Adidas? They've been putting a lot of promo shots out, and I find the issue is when you're looking at the promo shot, everything's great, but when you get the shoe in hand, it looks a little bit different. Happened with the Inertias, happened with the Salts, and I believe it's happening with the Geodes that launched this past weekend. But
Wait, you're saying the beauty shot is beautifuler?
no, I just find the colors different.
Ah,
Saturation, contrast,
Gotcha.
everything's a little bit different. Even when people are posting on IG, these ones, the clays, they're a lot browner than I thought they'd be.
I see.
So
A
the,
lot
and the
more
geodes
brown.
are brown, right?
Those are like
dark
really
brown.
brown. These
Dark
are like
brown.
a tannish
Oh, okay.
with a little orange to them. But then that orange back heel tab is really nice.
Okay.
So it's
All right.
good contrast. It's different. Check them out if you can. I know that the Geode 700s were sitting all weekend, and I believe that you could
Sad.
still get them.
Yeah.
So that's pretty amazing. The fact that you can go out and get
In
a 700.
Canada and in the U.S.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's insane. Yes,
Very cool.
I know it's a $400 clip up here in Montreal or up here in Canada, but to each their own. $300 US. That's a lot. A lot of cheddar.
But it's a very nice shoe.
Yeah.
Very
But
nice.
what's cool about this whole Clay 350 V2 is that they're region specific, right? You have the Clays releasing in North America. In Asia, you have
Terra Firma,
yes, Terra Firma, and I don't know what the U.S. or the Europe,
Europe.
EU.
Europe.
That's what I meant to say.
You got
EU.
there. You got there, Mike.
Yep. I don't spend a lot of time there, so why do I need to know? That's right. But yeah, the V2 350 is nice in my opinion. Very
I
nice.
see.
Will I get a pair? No.
Oh no.
No, I'm gonna wait. I'm done with V2s. I'm done with 350 V2s.
Oh, wow.
I'm ready for the next step. Kanye, if you're listening, come on the pod. Drop them here.
Yeah.
Just saying. Friend of the pod.
Sure.
But he also did a really cool thing. Kanye, when the Geodes released.
Yes,
yeah,
that was
yeah,
cool,
yeah,
right?
the,
The lemonade stand type
lemonade-
thing? Yeah,
lemonade
exactly.
stand.
That was
Lemonade
the-
stand.
that was
Yeah.
cool. Yeah.
He did it, I believe he did it all over the country, and the different ones set up. He was at the one in Calabasas, of course. But yeah, people could go up and get a pair a day early, which was
That's pretty cool.
that's pretty sick. The
Yeah.
fact
Yeah.
that he's got the whole family out there,
That's
he's
cool.
got his kids out there, he's got Kim out there, just selling sneakers.
Yeah.
You know, and all the profits went to a charity, which is dope.
Very cool.
Very
So,
cool.
yeah.
Yeah.
Very cool for him to step out of his comfort zone, and I believe it was for mental health.
Yeah,
so,
exactly.
Yeah,
Oh, very cool.
so very cool.
Yeah, yeah.
Shout out Kanye.
Also about that, Kim, call me.
The man, we're talking about charities.
Kim,
giving
tell your
away
sister
to
Kylie to call me. Travis, who?
Any,
Travis, who?
you'll take any damn Kardashians, you people, right?
Huh? No.
No. We're very picky.
Oh, you're are you?
Yeah.
Yeah, we have. There's prerequisites.
Oh.
Yeah.
Okay.
And Kim and Kylie are very similar.
Okay.
What?
Just saying. Just saying. All right,
All
guys.
right, moving on.
Moving on.
Eh.
What's been flooding your feed?
Well, the Nike On Air collection
Mm.
is about to drop,
Mhm.
or more information has been revealed. The drop date is set. I think more pictures came out of the shoes. You guys took a gander at the 6 pairs.
Yes,
Yeah.
sir. You got some Air Max 1s. You got some Air Max 97s. Very colorful.
98s.
Very colorful.
Yeah. If you wanna,
98's underrated, in my opinion.
you mean in general?
In
or
general.
this particular pair.
The model in general.
Yeah. I love the 98.
Like, I didn't learn to appreciate it until after I got a 97. Then I started looking at 98s a little bit differently.
Yeah.
And when that, was it the Gundam one came out?
The Gundam one
It's
is
like, whoa. So nice.
I need that Gundam one.
There you go.
If anyone can hear me out there.
What a Gundam
If
style.
anyone's got the Gundam style,
No.
Christopher Dodge.
Gundam. Don't
Air Max,
sully.
Air Max 98 Gundam.
Yeah.
Very nice. That blue is.
The blue one's nice.
So the blue one. Okay, let's
Fancy.
go through
Air
them.
Max 97.
The Air Max 97, the Shanghai Kaleidoscope, designed by, where is it? So I wrote this down, by Cash Rue. First of all, the guy's name is Cash Rue.
You can't go wrong with that.
Win.
You're
Fire.
Winner.
going to be
Fire.
a star if that's your
Winner.
name. Yeah.
Yeah, the Air Max 97 Shanghai Kaleidoscope. More pictures came out for this shoe. So the premise is there are layers of translucent material over the side of the upper,
Yeah.
and you're supposed to remove them,
Oh.
Oh, wow.
like through the clouds
That's
type
work.
of thing.
Oh, that's
And then
cool.
it reveals, the normal 97 upper, right?
Oh, okay.
And it jumped to the front of the list because of that. Like, I really like this shoe. It's really nice. There's also from Asia is the Air Max 97 Neon Soul. This is the actual winner. Soul, like Seoul.
Yes.
Right? This is designed by Guang Xin. Yeah. So this is a winner. I think it. Yeah.
They're all super nice.
They're nice. Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm not too
And-
keen on the Air Max 1.
Well, the Air Max one is called the Tokyo Maze.
Yeah, I don't like the maze on it.
It kind of looks like that acronym
The-
Vapor Max.
The one cool thing about it is that one shoe, the base of the maze is black, and the other shoe, the base of the maze is white.
Okay,
Right.
that's
Oh,
cool.
okay.
If that makes sense.
Yeah.
Right?
Multicolored laces.
Yeah, multicolored laces.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right.
All about that lace.
It's supposed to represent like the subway system in Tokyo.
Ah, I'm in.
Yeah. In.
Wow, if it looks like that, we're not getting
No, we're
anywhere
screwed.
fast.
Yeah.
Yeah. Then there's the Air Vapor Max Plus Paris work in progress. It's designed
Sure
by
is.
Lou Matheron. I'm probably messing up all these names.
Mag vibes.
Yeah. I think it's my least favorite
Mm-hmm.
of the 6. I'm not
I'm not a fan of that model in general.
Yeah,
So
yeah,
that
that's it.
doesn't help.
That's me too. I think that's the thing. It
Yeah.
has nothing to do with Lou.
Air Max
here.
Plus.
Yeah, no.
Yeah.
Nice work, Lou.
Yeah, nice work.
Having said that,
Next.
Next one is there's also Air Max 97 called London Summer of Love.
Oh.
Right, it's
Those are a
designed by
little different.
Jasmine Lassaude.
Those are a little different.
Yeah, it's all the. I think it's her memories of a specific summer where she fell for someone. And Yeah, so
Love
it's her
story
Yeah, I
behind
like
it.
that. I like
That's
that.
meaning
The,
behind
the
it.
story's cool.
Yeah.
Hopeless romantic.
And the Air Max 98 from the pack that Mike definitely likes
Yeah.
is the Air Max 98 NYC La Mezcla.
Oh, the
Whoa,
lines
whoa,
are so
whoa.
nice on Air Max 98.
It's supposed to represent like the diversity of cultures in New York, and it's like parts of different flags all
Yes. I can see
So
that.
cool.
slapped
That's
onto the
neat.
shoe. I
Very
like
nice.
it. I like the mini green swoosh.
Yeah.
Or green or
Yeah.
teal. Yeah.
Very
That's
nice.
designed by
Aqua.
Gabriel
Aqua.
Serrano.
Those are nice.
Oh, that's a good name. Saran.
Yeah. So out of the 6, definitely the Shanghai Kaleidoscope is my favorite.
Air Max
and
98.
then Neon Soul.
Yeah.
So they're all releasing April 13th.
Wow. Gotta wait.
I know they're releasing in the States off the Sneakers app at 10 a.m. That's for sure.
So Chris will be standing near his Sneakers app. Day of release.
You know, you can all have the Sneakers app, eh?
Yes.
Yeah.
Find out how in the next episode.
Uh-oh.
No.
Cliffhanger.
No. Chris doesn't want any competition.
Exactly.
What competition?
Ooh.
Um,
Oh, maybe we could talk a little bit about the Air Max Susan.
yeah, I just found the name really funny.
It's as soon as I saw Susan, I was like, who's Susan? Let me know who Susan is.
Yeah. Susie.
So I don't know much about the backstory of this shoe, but I like the shoe itself.
Okay, let's not talk about the backstory because I don't know anything about
Yeah.
it.
All
I
right.
think it refers to like a
It's like
a show character
yeah,
or something.
like a character or like
Like
a
on
doll or
Seinfeld?
something like that.
Mm.
But the materials look insane. So the midsole on it's an Air Max 1. Well, let's put it out there.
Huh.
On the midsole, you know how you have like your regular midsole. This looks leather. The entire thing.
The
looks
midsole looks leather? Wow.
leather.
Huh.
I have a picture on my phone if you want to see it.
That's all right.
That's cool.
okay.
I'm good.
Well, you can see
Oh,
it
there
anyway.
is. Oh, yeah, look at that.
Yeah.
I like this. And it's like a brown,
Yeah.
dark brown tan leather.
Uh-huh.
It looks like it's got a gum sole. That's really cool. Nick Pocket going to be all over this stuff.
Mm.
Uh-huh.
Nick can have them.
Shout out Nick. But yeah, very nice materials look like they're used on this. We have some nice suede. That leather looks crazy. Is this going to be an easy shoe to obtain?
I don't think so.
I don't think so either.
But
Yeah.
then again,
But then again,
What
we've
do I
been
know?
fooled before. And maybe you have the Sneakers app.
Geodes anyone?
Yeah, right, exactly.
Oh, that's funny.
Yeah.
But yeah, look forward to this. If you want to check out pictures of it, go do so. Just go on the gram. Air Max Susan.
Yeah.
Go check it out.
Simple.
It's a very, very nice Air Max 1.
Very cool.
Oh.
Do you guys plan on getting an Air? So today is officially Air Max Day while we're recording this.
Mhm.
Once we get past the 26th of March, do you guys feel like Air Max month is done?
It's just like over right after Air Max Day?
or you're still feeling it?
Done.
Done.
Really?
I see.
Yeah. It's not a full month. Done.
Gotcha.
Air Max Day, what's the point of going after?
Yeah, I hear you.
Okay. It's like celebrating a
I can
birthday
see
after.
leading up to, but then after
Yeah.
it's over? No.
Okay, leading up.
So,
If it was originally always Air Max month,
yeah.
then fine. But if it was Air Max Day and then they've made it into a month,
You're very much about following history.
sort of.
Yeah.
So on the weekend when the Geodes released, and I was borderline about to press at just confirm order. I did not do that, unfortunately. Still thinking about it, but I was like, consolation prize is in order possibly. So I started hunting around our local Canadian sites, looking to see what is on sale, and I found an Air Max 95 with a Vapor Max bottom.
What colorway?
It was like a white and aqua colorway with a blue bubble. That's the only thing that threw me off was that bluish bubble. I was like, I'm not really down with that.
I can't do the Vapor
Okay,
Max Soul.
Let me.
Can't do it. Yes, go ahead. Sorry, Chris.
So no, sorry.
Yeah.
Sorry to interrupt you.
No, just being angry about the Vapor Max Souls.
Sorry to interrupt
Go
your
ahead.
anger. Mike,
Yes.
I wanted to get into this eventually in one of the episodes, but we'll do a little bit of tease of that.
Sure.
What of that Vapor Max did you like? So we know what stopped you from completing the purchase, but what did you like about it?
What I liked about it is I love the Air Max 95. I love the colorway of the Air Max 95. I love the layers of an Air Max 95.
But that colorway is white.
It's like a whitish gray into like a teal.
Okay, much like the neon.
Exactly, but it's like once you
the
get into like the gradation, like once it starts to get lighter, it's a little teal, and I think there's a bit of purple in there as well.
Okay.
So I saw this. It was like, what regular price for one of those is what $215, $235, maybe. This was like $120.
Okay.
I saw it and I was like, ooh, and that's when the price gets you more than
So
the price starts to get into your mind more than anything else.
okay. So in a
That's not
world
it.
of in an
Good.
Air Max world full of 95s and all the different colorways of the 95s available to you,
Yes.
what of that color palette spoke to you? Like
The
why
gray. The gray.
why would
The gray.
that one?
The gray.
Okay,
It was the gray in it. Because I don't have the OG, the neon.
but why don't you just get the
get the
OG?
neon.
Because it's more expensive than this $120 shoe.
I
You know?
Okay, so that
That's
so
when
that,
the
that was
price
a that
starts
was a
coming in.
snippet of what we're going to be discussing on a future episode.
Hey now.
Yeah.
Hey now.
There's a real one.
Yeah, a lot of people are liking the hey nows, okay?
Really? Wow.
Come on.
They're liking my hey now. I don't know if they're liking that.
You know, Mike,
Crowded House
when
song.
it's just one person, it's person, not people.
People. Oh,
Persons?
Yeah.
okay.
So when you say a lot of
That guy really
people,
liked
yeah,
that.
exactly.
That
There
guy
you
really
go.
liked that
That's
hey now.
accurate.
That one comment really liked it.
I'm the captain now.
And that anyway, go ahead.
That's okay.
Yeah.
So guys,
Yes. We can move on. We can move on.
We
Sorry.
can move on.
The boots are retired.
We wanted to leave a bit more time for our main discussion this week. Last week, it was a bit of a raucous type of
we
pod
were-
recording.
we were shot out of a
Fired
cannon.
up. We were fired up.
Yeah.
Fired up.
So this week, we wanted to do something a bit more positive,
Okay.
bit
I
more
thought it
cool.
was positive last week. Mostly.
it wasn't.
Depends on who was.
We were just.
wasn't-
We were enthusiastic. We were
It
passionate.
wasn't evil.
It wasn't. But it wasn't positive, is what you're
It
saying.
wasn't
No,
malicious.
no, no. I mean, like there was a bit of anger, there was a bit
Yeah.
of angst, there was
It's
a bit
good.
of
It's passion.
It was a day in the life.
Yeah, but this week I think we're just gonna go past that altogether.
All right.
So the main topic of this week is the great thing about being a sneakerhead is ... Why did we want to talk about this?
I don't know why.
I don't know, Chris. It's your idea.
Well, sure.
Why do we want to talk about this?
It's
And answer.
I was listening to some friends tell me their day, like how their usual days go by, and people explaining how they had to go wait in a waiting room for a bit, like spend an hour in a waiting room. They got bored. They like didn't know what to do, and like it's a waste of time. And I thought to myself, well, I don't really have that issue. Whenever I have an hour to kill, I have plenty
Plenty
to
of-
look
yes,
at, right?
yes.
Plenty to read about, plenty to look at,
Yeah.
plenty to plan about, right? And I was like, man, you know what? It's great to be a sneakerhead, right? So, on that same topic, on that same theme, I presented the topic to you guys a bit earlier this week, and I asked you to think about it and maybe come up with some reasons why we are also happy about being sneakerheads.
Sure.
Yeah. Hit him.
Do you want to go first or me, Sean?
I'm triggered, so I'm ready to yell. No, I'm
Do
kidding.
it.
I'm kidding. You thought this was going to be
What
positive.
really
I'm
grinds my gears?
Listen, you.
Well, for me, I think I was thinking about this because you gave us the topic yesterday or the day before,
Yeah, super early.
and which is rare. So I did have time to think about it, and I think when I thought there were different reasons, like throughout, because I've been doing this for so long, the reasons changed over like different eras of my sneaker headdom. Is that the word?
Sneakerhead
My
journey.
Sneakerheadery. I think when I was a younger, like really like maybe even elementary school, I got into sneakers. So in high school, I was like painfully shy, and it kind of gave me a connection to something. And it gave me a connection to I want to be like my favorite players, whether it was Magic Johnson, Michael Jordan, Andre Agassi. Made me feel like something more maybe than I felt like I was internally. So I'm getting deep here, guys. Sorry.
No, that's good.
It's okay.
So
I'll get
it
the
really gave
gunshot
me.
ready.
I felt like something that gave me maybe more self-confidence when I was a kid. Made me play. I felt like it was going to make me play better. I felt, like I said, when I put a pair of sneakers on, I knew one of my favorite athletes wore. I felt like somebody. And then there was a long time where it was just like a really personal thing because for when I was in my 20s. Like no one I knew was until I found the forums and stuff like that. No one I knew was into sneakers, so it was like a really personal kind of hobby that I kind of like to have for myself. But now that we've got this whole community out there, and I've got you guys, and I've got my OG support group guys, and I almost like that it's like we're in, even though it's a big kind of world out there, sneaker world. I feel like it's still like a sort of like a secret club. Like
Yes.
when I'm out in the real world with my job and stuff, and people are like now noticing my sneakers, I'm like, yeah, I'm a sneaker guy and whatever. It just feels like I got a little something secret.
Yeah, I get that.
You know what I mean? Like it's
Secret
we
club.
have a little secret club going on here, and it feels
Yeah.
kind of neat that I, like you said, when if I'm in my staff room at work and I'm on my phone and people are on their Facebook talking about the weather, I'm like looking at my sneakers and I'm messaging you or messaging Mike or messaging people on OG Sport Group or whatever, and we got a little. It feels cool. Like it feels. I like the community. It's become a community for me, and I enjoy that aspect of it.
Join our club.
Like a club, yeah, exactly.
Like a club.
Join our club.
And you don't have to know the person, and if you see a particular sneaker and you go, that's definitely something a sneakerhead would wear.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Then you both kind of know.
You give the nod.
Yeah. So a friend of mine at work who's not into sneakers at all, he sent me a picture last night. He sent me a text of the Air Monarch 4s.
Nice.
As a joke, because his brother sent him the picture saying, like, ha ha ha, have you ever, would you ever get these, add these to your collection? Ha ha. I'm like, those are like one of the top selling Nike sneakers of all time.
Yeah.
And they're like, what? So it's like they're just and kind
Joke's
of like,
on you.
like when it blew his mind because like I had this little bit of knowledge about a sneaker he thought was like a throwaway, like they do look like throwaway sneakers, but yeah, so it's neat to have that sort of in my back pocket.
Yeah.
As a little bit of like a party piece.
Yeah, and I find that some people, I was giving someone a lift, and they were like, oh, like as a goodbye, they were like, oh, they turned around and go, oh, by the way, I had to get a pair of sneakers for her boyfriend. She was, and I got him these Pumas.
Oh, cool.
Ignite, and I go, yeah, I know the Ignite. And then she's like, oh, cool. Long pause. That was it. But I feel like it's like we're not the football team. No. But it's very much like we're the secret club.
Club.
Yeah.
Do you guys ever get, and this is sort of off topic, do you guys ever get where someone knows you're into sneakers and they get a sneakers, or they maybe got their son a pair of sneakers, and they're like,
and they don't know what it is?
No. Well, there's that too, but there's also like, look how like they think it's how great the sneaker is, and I'm like, and it's like in my opinion, a garbage sneaker, and you have to build that's great,
asshole, man.
it's whatever.
Yeah.
No, I'm just a sneakerhead.
No, but that happens at work also, where people will be like, hey, I just bought these for my kids. I don't know what they're called, but they're like this, and they're this, and they have this. And I'm like, oh, that's this shoe. Go onto the computer.
Exactly, yeah.
Is it this? They're like, yeah, that's it.
Yeah.
It's
How did you know that?
It's crazy that we are able to do stuff like that.
That's fun.
Just by like people describing what a shoe looks like, and you know exactly what one it is.
Yeah, I like that. So I like that. I like that it's become. I've created a lot of relationships because of sneakers. I like that.
Individuality strikes a key with me.
Oh,
okay. We wear sneakers to be noticed. Come on, let's be honest, right?
Sure.
We've talked about it before. Back when you were a kid, and you're going into elementary school or whatever, whoever had those kicks with the light up shoes, the first person to get those light up shoes, coolest person ever. You want to be that person,
LA
right?
Gear.
You want to feel that. Even LA Gear was huge like that. But you want to feel that, like, oh, this guy's like the coolest guy in school now because he's got these light up shoes. I want to feel like that. So I think that's gotten to a part where people try to be, try to bring out their individuality and kind of showcase themselves through a pair of sneakers. You have some people that wear some crazy, crazy stuff. You also have the people that are more laid back, where like, your New Balance or whatever. But like you said, Chris, when you see someone walking down the street and they have a killer pair of shoes on, you don't even have to say anything to this person. You can kind of give them the nod and they'd be like, respect. But I find the best part about being a sneakerhead is you have that individuality. You have that your own presence that you could give the people. You decide what you wear on your feet. You decide what you want to show the world. And, what everyone else thinks is like, hey, these are my shoes. I'm going to wear them how I want, when I want. I don't need your opinion to give me, a confirmation that I'm quote unquote cool.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
You're
cool in your own way.
Yeah, you're kind of putting it out to the world. Like this is who I am. This is my personality. This
Totally.
is like what I'm representing.
It's like, well, these sneakers that we have right here on the table, each one of them kind of goes in a category by itself. Like this is super, super loud. This is more laid back, quiet, OG,
yeah.
And then you have the Mars Landing.
Whatever the hell that is.
It's kind of, no. You have this that's kind of out there, but it intrigues people.
Okay, we're halfway there. Let's play this mini game within this topic about if you see a person walking down the street wearing this shoe, what can you glean from them? Like I mean,
This person really wants me to look at their feet.
yeah.
Uh,
Like first, I mean, if someone walks,
definitely, you know they're a sneakerhead. They're into sneakers in a real way.
I think some people would notice that because of the shiny material. They're like, wow, those look like my soccer shoes.
so
You know?
this
But that's
one
what they're
is-
based off
Yeah,
of, right?
yeah.
So that's kind of cool too.
Sure, they make another connection that way for sure.
If you have eyes like that.
I can say like if I see someone wearing either the colorway like the Mercurial or like the Mars Landing where it's like loud and all,
Yeah.
I'm like, well, this person seems to be someone that isn't afraid of what people are thinking of them.
Living outside the
Right.
box in their own way, kind of.
Well, or that they're not afraid to take a risk and show their true colors.
Yep.
No pun intended. About like their fashion sense, about their confidence, about how much of an extrovert maybe they are.
Yeah.
Or maybe it does help someone that's a bit more introvert to
And this is how they
you know,
express themselves in
break
a way.
out of it a bit.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, and that in the bigger scheme of things, that's what I was touching on before, is that sneakers really help me come out of my shell a lot because I am a very shy person by nature. So the fact that I'm on a podcast and I was doing sneaker shows for a little bit. And
But before this, when we first asked you to come on the podcast, you were
I
very,
was freaked out.
very
I was
hesitant.
I was so scared.
like, I don't know who these losers are.
It wasn't that. I was just petrified. But that's who I am. I'm a nervous, shy person by nature.
But now
cool.
you would never know.
Now, now I'm comfortable.
Now you've told the world. So
I think when I was younger in school, I had an issue with like presentations, like public speaking. Couldn't do it.
Oh, me too.
And
speech is worst.
the only way I was able to give a speech without like breaking down is if I were talking about basketball. To the point where another student would be like, "Is it about basketball again?" And I'm like,
Yeah.
"Yep."
So
You're damn right it is.
Yeah. So
And maybe in the same way, because the topic is sneakers, you're in your element
yeah.
and it's
You're comfortable.
you know.
I feel, exactly. That's 100% true. Yeah.
When you're talking about something you're passionate about, you're definitely going to relay it a lot different than something you're not interested in.
For sure.
So that's a very good point. Very good point.
Yeah.
I like that. Okay, so then walking down the street, you spot someone wearing the Air Max 1 anniversary in the blue. And what would you think about this person? Huh?
Well,
Well, I'm wearing them, so I'm not gonna.
as soon as Sean came in the house, I went, whoa, 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 whoa. He's like, what are you doing? I'm like, I'm trying to keep the dog away. Those are really white. Those are super
my
white.
first wear.
So, yeah, like if I know I know what these are. So if I see them, I'm like, wow, I know what those are. And I give the respect to the person wearing them. But are they looking for that when they're wearing this shoe? Or did they go into the store and they're like, wow, that's a very simple, very clean, very basic type shoe.
Yeah.
That's what I'm going to go for.
I think I think the average person would look at these and go, oh, it's just like a.
That's super
It's
They
basic.
may not even know them.
The
notice
regular
them. Yeah.
Nike shoe.
Yeah. But someone who's in the sneaker world might go, okay, this guy's a bit of an OG, or might, yeah.
You can go two different ways with this
Yeah.
shoe, really.
How about this? If the shoe is clean, crisp,
Like
like
this. Like this
Sean's
one?
pair right now,
Yes.
you say to yourself, that's a sneakerhead.
That guy takes
Yeah,
care of
yeah,
his shit.
yeah.
If they are worn,
You say that-
really worn, properly worn,
Yeah.
beautifully worn,
Yes. say
You
that
might-
guy's a sneakerhead.
I'm thinking,
Or-
what
or-
year are those?
or maybe it's someone that's like, this person just likes that shoe a lot.
Yeah.
yes.
Not
yeah, yeah.
necessarily a
That's that
sneakerhead.
guy's shoe.
Yeah.
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 But I definitely can tell that this person probably appreciates like the classics.
Yeah.
Yes.
Right?
Yeah.
Whether it be in sneakers or like style or whatever.
Yeah.
Right?
Nice.
For sure.
Yeah. Totally. And how about this one? Huh? The Skepta, the Air Max Deluxe Skepta. If you saw someone wearing this, what might you think?
So I think most people that would see this shoe would be like, oh, it's just a black sneaker. That's it.
Okay.
But I find that sneakerheads, if you know what it is, your neck is broken. Broken. Off. Broken.
Yeah.
You know?
yeah.
It's more intriguing. It's more
I was
intriguing.
waiting for Mike to stop saying broken
Broken.
over and over
Still
again.
broken.
Yeah, no,
Broken.
I think it's maybe someone might think, oh, if the people know sneakers, they might be, oh, he's maybe into a bit of the hype,
Mm-hmm.
a little hype beastish. Sorry, man. You own that shit, so
Yeah.
right? You like being called a hype beast.
Stop calling it shit.
Is what I is.
I meant you own not the shoe shit. I mean that you own the shit of being a hype beast. You own that. You own
Yeah.
that.
Oh.
You own that
You
shit.
own that shit.
Yeah, you own that shit.
Oh, it's a compliment. Okay.
Yes.
Yeah.
That's what I'm going with now. Anyway.
Not broken.
Yeah. I totally. To be honest, if I see someone wearing this pair, I'm like, oh, he probably couldn't get the Air Max 97, which is true.
Skepta Air Max 97, so nice.
But I could probably say that okay, this person's probably like doesn't want to be too out there because it's an all dark shoe, right? But if you get close enough, then you see all the cool details.
There's detail, yeah.
Yeah. So it's like, oh, this person doesn't want to be too loud,
Yeah.
but isn't afraid that people would notice.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
It's like I
Sorry.
party, but only on weekends. Type deal.
Do you ever see a guy or a person wearing a pair of sneakers and are like immediately judge them in a negative way?
100%.
Negative way?
Yeah. Like, oh,
Fakes.
like that's that guy. That he's maybe a
No.
The fake
No?
guy.
Yeah.
No. I really can't say.
Yeah.
Like, you have an example or? Do
I'd
you
rather
think that
not say.
way?
Yeah, some
Sometimes?
sneakers are like, it's like it's all about like
Legacy
it
312.
just wanna exactly.
You just want to be
exactly.
noticed?
Just like it's literally just to be noticed. Like the person is probably gonna flip them the next day or something. Or you know, like,
well.
and I know you guys love your Yeezys, and so I don't want to. It's not. I don't feel this way about you guys, but
Tread
I see
lightly.
a lot of people,
Tread
especially.
lightly.
I see a lot of people wearing Yeezys, and I'm like, do you really like sneakers, or do you just like what the hype around the sneakers, or?
This coming from a guy that's never worn a Yeezy.
Well, I think that.
No, I'm not into Yeezys, but it's not because
If you wore one, your opinion would change.
no, it wouldn't. No.
Well,
No, it would.
okay. This is what
I
I
wouldn't wear
this, This is what I think about particular people wearing Yeezys. I'm assuming the type of person that you're seeing is wearing like streetwear. Like
well, we're all
their-
wearing streetwear. Yeah.
But like in a particular way.
Yes.
In any case,
Yeah.
my point is
Yeah.
that
There's definitely a picture.
there's a
There's
picture.
a picture.
Yeah,
Maybe it's
totally.
an overall picture.
There's a
maybe,
picture.
Maybe it's not just the sneakers.
But instead of seeing someone that might flip it, I want to think good of the world,
okay.
and I'm thinking maybe this person
I did my best to turn this negative, people.
is trying
Mission accomplished.
is trying to find their image,
Their identity.
trying to find their
Okay.
club, their
Oh.
secret club,
Ah.
and
They're connecting. to
they're maybe they. I think the people you're talking about, they kind of look uneasy wearing. Their
it doesn't look
Yeezys.
right.
Right,
Yeah,
exactly.
yeah.
So maybe they're trying it.
maybe you're right.
Right?
Yes.
They see it. They see the same image,
Yeah.
and they're like, "I think I could pull it off."
Okay.
And they're trying it and hopes to find their secret club.
I buy that. Yeah.
And when I see that, I remember that I've been here for a long time.
Yes.
Not as a bragging. It's
No.
just I've seen a lot of stuff.
Yes. Yes.
Right?
Yes.
So,
I get
and
that.
at one point in time, I might have been that dude,
Oh,
right? Or that gal.
So
it might still be that dude, but we don't. we won't say.
Solar
Yeah.
Solar Red Easy V2, the Black Friday release. That shoe was my. I need to get this because it's the cool thing to do.
Oh, okay.
That was that shoe. It was like, if I'm gonna get my first Yeezy, it's got to be this one, and I'm gonna see what all the hype's about, and I'm gonna become one of the cool kids,
Okay.
right?
Yeah.
I'll 100%
100%. Right
Hey.
away, you'd be cool.
Yeah, not so much.
Not even,
Not
not even
close.
joking.
Not even close. But after I wore it and I really got to appreciate it, because that shoe I really wore.
Wait,
wore.
sorry. You're talking about the what? The 350.
350 V2 Solar Red.
Sorry. I thought the Nike Yeezy Solar
no,
Red.
sorry.
I'm
Sorry.
totally off. Okay, go back to your story.
Sorry
Sorry to
about that.
interrupt.
The 350 V2 Solar Red,
Mhm.
red stripe.
Yeah.
That was the shoe for me. That was like, hey, I'm gonna be really, really cool if I have this shoe. But after I got it, after I wore it for a while, I really started to appreciate the shoe itself, and I didn't give a shit about keeping it clean. I just wore it. I wore it in the wintertime. I wore the shit out of that shoe. And that's why I wanted to buy more, because I was so comfortable. It was less about the hype, more about the comfort, more about how I felt in the shoe.
You went full
Okay.
clo
That
on that
makes sense.
shoe. Full clo.
Full claw. And yeah, that's
Nice.
that was the shoe. Guys, I'm gonna bow out for a second. I'm gonna come back. Sean, I have something for you.
You gonna please don't give me a pair of Yeezys.
No, I have something for you. And I totally forgot I had this until right now.
All right.
Guys, talk amongst yourself for a little bit. I'll be right back.
This is awkward.
Yeah. So,
So Chris, what's up? How you doing?
No. I'm gonna tell you why I think being a sneakerhead is great. I feel like the life of a sneakerhead is full of purpose. Now follow me on this.
I'm with you.
The first thing you do in the morning when you wake up is you make a choice, right? You get up and you're gonna get dressed. You're gonna pick your sneaker. You're making a conscious choice about what to do within your day.
Yeah.
Right? If you've got something specific, an event, if you're going to work, if you're going to meet particular people, you're deciding on what type of shoe you're going to wear, right? Whether it be with sneakerheads or without sneakerheads, I believe, and tell me if I'm wrong,
Yeah.
that sneakerheads will make a conscious choice about what type of sneaker to wear.
Yes.
And so you start your day off full of purpose.
Yeah.
Huh?
I like this.
And from there, throughout your day, I had already mentioned when you have downtime, a sneakerhead seems to never have a lull. If you look at it objectively, we can always be looking at sneakers around us.
Yes.
We can always be reading, learning
Yeah.
about sneakers.
Yep.
We could always be, one of my favorites, hunting for sneakers,
Hey.
right?
Yeah.
Figuring out how the market's going,
Yeah.
how the community's going, how my crew is going
Yes.
in terms of sneakers, how many wins, how many losses, and even the losses, as low as they can be, they can't equal how high the highs are.
Yeah.
That's right.
Yeah?
Agreed.
Yeah.
So through all this, the life of purpose of a sneakerhead is always choices. Everything you do is on purpose. Why did I get this shoe? Whether to wear or to sell or to because it's just a cool thing to have.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
Why did I wear this one today? Because it's a special event today.
Yes. Yeah.
Because I know we would talk about something, because I knew that this is an OG, and as a representation of who we are on this podcast, I wanted to I for some reason I knew you were gonna wear an Air Max 1 today.
You saw my Instagram.
No, he just knows your
No,
catalog.
Yeah.
And because of that, I purposefully chose this sneaker,
Ah,
you know.
I like that.
Everything that
There's
we
always
do
thought,
as
yes.
sneakerheads.
Oh,
Planned
is
for
a
out.
sure.
choice.
There's
Yeah.
always
Choice.
you're always thinking about the full picture.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, for sure.
Sometimes maybe we make the wrong choice, but the great thing about this is that when you wake up the next day, you get to make another choice.
Yes.
You
Yeah,
get
yeah,
to
yeah.
live again with purpose.
Yeah. I
So-
love that. I love
Yeah.
that idea. Great. I there's even times where I'm at work and I'm having a really rough day at work for whatever
Yes.
reason, but because of the pair of sneakers I've chosen that day, I
Yes.
look down at my sneakers. I'm like, okay, it's gonna be good.
Everything's gonna be
Yes.
okay.
I look at my sneakers and I'm like, okay, this is good.
Fucking high five for that, man. Yeah,
Yeah,
Everything's gonna be
Definitely.
that's a
okay.
legit thought I have
Yeah.
often. Yeah,
definitely.
yeah,
Very nice.
nice.
Very nice.
A lot of back positive. I like that.
Mm.
Ah, that's what
You
we're
tried,
doing
Sean.
here.
You tried to bring us
I
into the
tried to
dark,
trigger everybody.
to the dank. No,
All right.
Yes.
what you got?
All right.
Mike?
So a buddy of ours, a good friend of the podcast, been on the podcast before, Mr. Remy, Rems the Shoodle on Instagram. He came over the other day. He had a box with him. And I was like, it's weird. I didn't know he was bringing a pair of sneakers over. And he goes, hey, I have something for either Sean or maybe one of the guys in the OG support group.
Oh, damn.
Damn.
And I was like, okay, interesting. What is it?
A lock of Michael Jordan's hair.
He breaks out this box.
What the frig?
Well.
That's an interesting box.
This is an interesting box. What kind of box is this?
That's like 2006, 2007.
Are you getting
and
excited yet?
I am. Very excited.
All right. What does that say?
Oh, shit.
Oh, nice.
Guess what?
No way.
Not the shoes in the box.
Oh.
Well, that's funny.
Oh, fuck.
Well,
So
there's
it
two
is-
tags. There's two tags
There
on
is-
the box.
There is 2 tags, but they thought that
what-
you would do better
what-
with the. Remy thought that you
Hold
would.
up, hold up.
What?
Sorry, the two tags. One tag says Jordan 11 low, what? Silver?
Silver.
And the other
Retro low.
tag says Bordeaux 7.
Bordeaux 7.
Yeah, not that.
No, it's nothing in.
It's none of those. No, but Remy
Okay.
brought these over, and he thought that they would be better in your hands
Very
or one of the
nice.
guys from the OG support group.
Well, you know they're not going any further than my. Whatever.
Bam.
So they're in a Ziploc bag.
Oh,
they are
no
Bordeaux 7.
way!
What are those?
Holy shit!
What are those? Tell the people.
This is not.
It is.
This is an original 1992 Bordeaux 7.
There you
Oh
go.
my God!
Wow.
So that's
Very
a
nice.
little gift from our friend Remy.
What is
That's nice.
happening right now?
That's nice.
So when he pulled this shoe out, he said, "Look at the
What the
leather
fuck?"
paneling.
Sorry,
look at the, look at the leather paneling on this.
Holy
it's like,
shit.
It's crazy. It's like Italian leather couch
well,
type
it's
deal.
it's actually synthetic leather, but that's
Well,
a whole other thing.
that's why it's holding up so well.
Exactly.
Ooh, look at that. That's nice.
Home, I am like, I did not expect this at all. This is I am
Yeah.
friggin' blown
The
away right now.
green on this shoe, like on the back triangle,
Yeah.
and under the shoe, pfft, beautiful.
That's a nice
I
green.
apologize in advance to everybody at the OG support group, but this is not leaving my hands.
I apologize for
and
spoiling
they're
that
in-
they are Bordeaux 7s.
They're in great shape though.
For an OG Bordeaux 7, Here you go.
No,
Yeah,
be
nice.
careful, Chris. Be careful.
this
They are in
is
amazing
a piece
shape.
of history.
Nice.
Who gave these to me?
Remy.
Remy.
I'm kidding.
Mr. Remsashoodle.
Remsashoodle, huge thank you and shout out to Remsashoodle. Remy, thank you very much. This is I'm blown away.
Remy's got his own podcast, by the way. It talks about a bunch of random stuff. It's called Let's Name This Later. You can get it on SoundCloud. Go check it out.
Holy shit.
When he pulled these out, I was like, whoa.
Oh
Whoa.
I
Those
don't
things-
even know what to say.
The story that these things could tell,
Yeah.
I'm sure would be crazy.
I'm
The-
blown away by the condition they're in.
Yeah.
They're in amazing
I
condition.
think the craftsmanship of
Was
old
next level.
Jordans
Oh, yeah.
was like amazing because
yeah.
the glue is solid.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
So that's a little gift
Thank
from
you.
him to
Thank
you.
you. Thank you so much. Thank you so much.
Sorry,
Pretty
OG Sport
pretty.
Group, you ain't getting jack.
Yeah. Sorry, guys. Well, they are.
So-
They are.
Art-
They
a
are.
piece of
no
art
one-
now.
Yeah. They're my size.
Hey,
That's all.
I don't think they would survive the shipping process.
No,
So they're gonna have
No,
to stay
no,
here.
no. Listen.
Wow.
My OG Support Group guys, they have enough stuff. They're good.
My favorite part of that whole thing was they're not. Oh my God, they are.
Yeah, I mean, I knew from just the material that they weren't a retro, but I had to be sure, and yes, for sure, the production date 9201
Wow,
03.
crazy.
Nuts.
Very cool.
There you go,
Very
man.
good. Thank you so much, Remy.
Yeah,
Oh my God.
they're better off
Amazing.
in your hands than his.
Well,
Not saying better off,
well,
but you know what I mean.
I'll take it.
He knows that you would appreciate them. more.
I'll more than appreciate. Amazing.
Look at that.
Shout
That's
out
all.
Remy. Go follow
Shout
him
out
Thank
Rem.
you.
at
Thank you, Remy.
Remsashoodle on the gram. And
Nice.
guys, that kind of brings us to the end of the podcast.
Oh, that's
We
I'm
ended
good.
on such a positive note, everyone.
What a crescendo.
Those are few things that have been pissing me off, though, Mike. So let's.
Now
Turn
it's
up my
time for-
mic.
It's the airing of the grievances. Now the
Yeah.
airing of the grievances.
Amazing.
But guys, let's give
so
some
nice.
shout outs before we leave. I want to give a big shout out to Lexington Ave, Lex Ave 17th on Instagram. The drop going down every Tuesday. 12 p.m. Central Time, 2 p.m. Eastern. It's so weird to think in a different time zone. Go check it out. Follow the King of Calgary on Instagram, Mr. Lex himself. Thank you to our friends over at Quality. Make sure you go hit up
Shout out.
their website, quality.com, and on Instagram at Quality. Use our coupon code TSP20. Get 20% off on your order. Sign up to their newsletter. Get 10% off anyways. Shipping is ridiculously fast. And our coupon code works on sale items, like I've said before. So go check it out at Quality. Anyone else want to make any shout-outs? Shout
Shout out to Rem. The-
Remy.
Shout out to Remy.
At
the-
Remsashoodle.
The Nike AirTag on the insole
Yeah.
is intact.
It's intact, yeah. Not on this one, but on that one. It is.
Hey,
There's
my
the
story.
display.
It's my story.
No,
Intact.
It is. It is there. It's intact. It is here on this one.
Wow.
I just couldn't. The laces were blocking it.
So, yeah.
Holy sh!
This
Thank
is
you, Remy.
nice.
Thank you,
So
Very,
Remy.
nice.
very, very
Yeah.
nice.
Yeah. Thanks
Uh,
for the left shoe, Remy.
Guys, any shout-outs before we leave?
So no, just Remy again.
Remy again. Guys, thank you so much for watching this episode on YouTube. Thank you to all our listeners of the podcast. This podcast can be found anywhere podcasts can be found on the interwebs. Go to Google, type in The Sneaker Podcast. We are right there. We're on Podbean, Google Play Music, iTunes, Apple Podcasts, Stitcher, and the iHeartRadio app. If you have the iHeartRadio app, it's free. Go check it out. We are live on there. And shout out to everyone who's been watching on YouTube, at the Sneaker Podcast on YouTube. Go check it out. We are doing pretty good. A lot of people liking our videos. A lot of people commenting. Leave a comment, like, subscribe, hit that notification bell so when we post a video, you get to know about it first. Guys, where can people find you on the gram?
At Christopher.chu.
Sean?
At Rems or Shoodle. Just kidding.
There you
At
go.
Scholar23 and at OG Support Group.
You can get our boy Clarel at Clarel on Instagram. You can get myself at On Air with Mike D. Follow us on Instagram at The Sneaker Podcast. We'll catch you back here next week with a brand new episode of The Sneaker Podcast. Until then, have a great day. Have a great night. Keep them laced. Peace.
Peace. Peace.
I put my foot in it.